Today, we're going to be listening to the results of a recent rugby union match between Australia and New Zealand. My name is Karen, and on my channel, I help you bridge the gap or close the gap between the English that you learn in the classroom and the English that's actually used in real life. If you're new to my channel and would like to learn some more real-life English, then make sure to press the subscribe button below so that you don't miss any of my future videos. I mentioned in this video that Australians love sport. We can't get enough of it. We're constantly playing it, we're constantly watching it, we're constantly talking about it. So today we're going to be listening to a guy talk about the results of a recent rugby union match between Australia and New Zealand. There is a competition called the Bledisloe Cup, and the only teams that play in this competition are Australia and New Zealand. The Australian rugby union team is called the Wallabies, and the New Zealand team is called the All Blacks, and you will hear some of these names in today's listening practice. As per usual, I'm going to play the file for you 4 times. The first time at the normal speed, the second and third times at a slightly slower speed, and then one last time at the normal speed again. And while you're listening to the file, I'd like you to answer 2 questions. The first question, when was the last time Australia won the Bledisloe Cup? And the second question, who won the most recent match? And then afterwards, we can study some of the words and phrases that he uses today. Okay, let's go.
It's been almost 20 years since the Aussies have won the Bledisloe Cup against arch rivals the All Blacks, and it looks like it's going to be at least one more year before the drought is broken. By half-time, the All Blacks were already a whopping 26 points ahead, and it didn't get much better in the second half, as New Zealand ended up thrashing Australia 43-5. It's been almost 20 years since the Aussies have won the Bledisloe Cup against arch rivals the All Blacks, and it looks like it's going to be at least one more year before the drought is broken. By half-time, the All Blacks were already a whopping 26 points ahead, and it didn't get much better in the second half, as New Zealand ended up thrashing Australia 43-5. It's been almost 20 years since the Aussies have won the Bledisloe Cup against arch rivals the All Blacks, and it looks like it's going to be at least one more year before the drought is broken. By half-time, the All Blacks were already a whopping 26 points ahead, and it didn't get much better in the second half, as New Zealand ended up thrashing Australia 43-5. It's been almost 20 years since the Aussies have won the Bledisloe Cup against arch rivals the All Blacks, and it looks like it's going to be at least one more year before the drought is broken. By half-time, the All Blacks were already a whopping 26 points ahead, and it didn't get much better in the second half, as New Zealand ended up thrashing Australia 43-5.
It's been almost 20 years since the Aussies have won the Bledisloe Cup against arch rivals the All Blacks, and it looks like it's going to be at least one more year before the drought is broken. By half-time, the All Blacks were already a whopping 26 points ahead, and it didn't get much better in the second half, as New Zealand ended up thrashing Australia 43-5. Okay, now let's talk about some of the words and phrases that he uses. Firstly, an arch rival. Your arch rival is your biggest rival, your main rival. And a rival is a person or a team or a group that you're competing against. And a rival could be in sport, like in today's listening practice, or it could be someone at work or at school. There is a healthy competition between Australia and New Zealand, not just in rugby union. But in rugby union, the Wallabies' arch rivals are the All Blacks. It looks like it's going to be at least one more year before the drought is broken. A drought. A drought is a long period of time when there is little or no rain. but it can also be used to talk about a long period of time when you haven't gotten something that you want. For example, maybe you're looking for that special someone. So you're dating, you're seeing a lot of people, but they're just not that great. You haven't found the right person for you. So there could be a drought of good men or women in your city at the moment. Or maybe you're a very creative person and you write books, but you might be going through a drought of creativity. You might be experiencing a drought of creativity. So you haven't come up with any good ideas lately. You haven't thought of any good ideas lately. And it's been a long time since you had a good idea. And here, the drought for the Wallabies is the long period of time that they haven't won the Bledisloe Cup. And when was the last time the Aussies won the Bledisloe Cup? Almost 20 years ago. It's been almost 20 years since the Aussies have won the Bledisloe Cup. By halftime, the All Blacks were already a whopping 26 points ahead. Now, whopping is just an informal way of saying very large, but it has to go with a noun. You can't just say, oh, that's whopping. You have to say the thing that's very large. We had a whopping breakfast this morning, so we had the energy to go on a long hike afterwards. New Zealand ended up thrashing Australia 43-5. Now, thrash here is being used in an informal way, and it means to defeat someone very easily in a competition. So if our team won really easily, we can say, we thrashed them today, woohoo! Now let's go and celebrate. And here, the Wallabies were thrashed by the All Blacks. The All Blacks were just too good. So New Zealand ended up thrashing Australia 43-5. So who won the match? New Zealand won, and they won by a very large margin, 43-5. And two quick things before we finish up. To end up, a phrasal verb, and it means to finally be in a certain place or position. After searching for about half an hour for a good movie to watch, we ended up just watching X-Men again. Still a good movie though. We went to the casino last night and ended up losing about $200. And match results are read as 43-5. If Australia did not score anything, so this, we would say 43-0. So when it's 0, we say nil. If the score is the same, so it's a draw, then we say the number and then all. So 2-all, 5-all, 0-all. There are variations to this, so there are slightly different ways to say this. These are the basics, and you can start with these and learn the other ways over time if you're interested in sports. So now I hope you have a better understanding of how to talk about sports in Australia. Let's listen to the conversation one last time at the normal speed and see how much of the conversation you can pick up this time around.
It's been almost 20 years since the Aussies have won the Bledisloe Cup against arch rivals the All Blacks, and it looks like it's going to be at least one more year before the drought is broken. By halftime, the All Blacks were already a whopping 26 points ahead, and it didn't get much better in the second half, as New Zealand ended up thrashing Australia 43-5.
Please give me a thumbs up if you found this video useful so that I know to make more videos like this one for you in future. Let me know in the comments below if you do like sports, whether you watch them or play them or both. Thank you for watching today. Keep practicing, stay safe out there, and I shall see you next time. Bye.